Hi, I'm Max.
Hi, and I'm Denise, and as you can tell, Max has pharyngitis, so I get to do most of the talking, and at least this time he can't say I'm running my mouth too much. But welcome to another segment for Urban Lifestyles. We've got a really good show today. We're getting to the end of the year, and we're getting excited, and I'm just wondering, where has this year gone? I could ask Max a question, but he won't be able to say anything, and I'm like, yes, keep your mouth shut. So hang on, we're going to have some great interviews today. We had Destination Smooth Jazz, a great, phenomenal jazz concert. It was back on November the 22nd, where we're going to feature two of the up close and personal interviews with the artists, which are Dee Brown and Adrian Crutchfield. Also, we're going to talk about the top 10 Christmas gifts, and I'm always excited to see what it will be for this year. And right now, we're going to have a fabulous interview with Lucretia's Kitchen, and this is where we are right now. We're going to have dinner here, and we have some exciting news, because I'm excited because I love, I guess you could say, Southern cooking or soul food, however you want to dub it. But right now, Lucretia's Kitchen has been dubbed to have the #1 best fried chicken in the city, and they are #4 in the country nationwide to have the best fried chicken. So you don't want to miss it. So stay tuned, and we're going to be right back.
Morning show is the best that there is. Period.
Yeah, don't you make me.
Oh, I ain't working around. We are here as usual.
That's too much. This the one.
We right here.
You wake up and catch me from 6 to 10 on your #1 station for R&B, Magic 101.
So first up, I want you all to take note of the two phenomenal artists, Dee Brown and Adrian Crutchfield, who were here and gave a fabulous performance. So let's just take a look.
We're back again for Destination Smooth Jazz 6, and I'm sitting here with one of the fabulous entertainers who's going to be with us tonight, and this is Mr. Dee Brown, all the way from Detroit. And Dee, when we get together with the artists, we always do this thing. It's called 10 questions in 5 minutes. So what we're going to start with is, first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I mean, that's a long story. Basically, I am from Detroit. I grew up in Detroit. I was actually born in the hospital in Detroit. My preschool and grade school, all the way up to about junior high, was in Detroit. I then moved to Oak Park, and I graduated from Oak Park High.
So what made you decide to get into the music business?
Oh, that's a beautiful question, young man. All right, so this is what happened. My father was a music enthusiast. His name is George Sonny Brown. And when I was growing up as a kid, all I heard was instrumental music all the time, jazz greats like Monk and Miles Davis and Charlie Parker. And then one day, I was hearing an instrument I never heard before. And I was about 2 years old, 1 or 2 years old. I said, "Dad, what instrument is that?" He said, "Son, that's a guitar." That was none other than the guitar of Wes Montgomery. So that's the first guitarist I heard, and I told him when I heard that, I said, "That's the instrument I want to play."
So what was it like the first time you went out on tour and the first time that you heard some of your music on radio?
Well, you know, anytime you turn on the radio and you hear your music, it's like you want to tell everybody in the world, hey, my song is on the radio. Check this out. You know, but it's very heartwarming, and it's a lot of hard work, you know, creating that music. And then you know that you put a lot into it, and then you hear it on the radio. It's just a feel of success.
So where does your creativity come from?
Heavenly. And, you know, I think the main thing about music is the more you learn, the more you study, the more you understand, the more creative you can be because you understand how to put the pieces together. So I think mainly I'm a vocalist initially. So when I'm playing my music, I'm actually singing those melodies that you hear. So sometimes I play a lot of notes, and sometimes I don't play a lot of notes because in singing, you don't really play a lot of notes. You just kind of stick to the melody. So that's kind of how my music goes.
So what is one of your most favorite collaborations that you've had to this point?
I had a collaboration with a gentleman by the name of Bob Baldwin. I understand he's going to be coming here to the Destination Jazz. And we did a tune called I Will. And right now, today, on Spotify, that song is my most played song. I think we're right around 5 million, right over 5 million plays.
So is there someone that's still out there that you haven't collaborated with that you love to?
Well, there's many artists I'd love to collaborate, you know. And you know, in this business, you don't get a chance to collaborate with a lot of them. But, you know, when I think about, you know, artists, I really want to play with, you know, someone like, what's his name? You had him here as a bass player.
Julian Vaughn.
Julian Vaughn. I like to do like a bass combination with something like that. And, you know, someone that's really like out there like a Dave Koz. I mean, because he's way out there. I like to do something with him and, you know, put something together with that.
So how do you balance work life being on the road so much?
Well, you know, it's a day-by-day thing. You can't eat it all at one time, just a little bit at a time. And, you know, you look at all the things that you have to do, and you just take little pieces of it, little piece here, little piece until you get it all done.
And what advice do you have for the next generation of musicians?
Well, you know, I am very afraid of the next ones that are coming out because we got this AI thing coming out. And AI does everything. It mixes, it masters, it writes your whole song for you. And I'm kind of wondering, what are we going to do with that? But basically, you have to start with being the musician, loving your instrument, studying your instrument, and understand what it can do.
And you happen to have a copy of your CD, and I know it will be available tonight, so tell us about this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my 6th CD. I'm on Intervision Records, as you can see. And from what people tells me, they say this is my best CD ever. So I think on this song I have 6 singles on it. And there's also a single that came out last year. It's going to be re-released. It's called Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And that's being played right now. And right now on iTunes, that's my most played song. But right now, the new single that's out on radio is called Finesse.
What did you think about all that information behind these artists?
They were great.
Good. Keep it low. Yeah, it was really interesting for me to learn about anybody that's an artist like that and how they came to develop their skill and how they got, you know, started in it. So anyway, if you think that's something, stay tuned. We'll be back for more.
You won't want to get out of the car when the Streets Morning Takeover is on the Bill's #1 for hip hop.
Early in the morning.
96.
Adonis Henderson. Working here at the water company is a great opportunity. It's just working with a family environment. I really enjoy working here. The people here are great. Being able to get outside and talk with customers about our everyday operations here at the Louisville Water Company is just wonderful. With the Louisville Water Company, we have always been best known for our best tasting water that we do have here in the region. And of course, it's coming from the source, which is the Ohio River. And a lot of people, they say, hey, you got this water coming from the Ohio River, but you all make it a great product. And it's real interesting to hear them say that. And then when you explain to them all the things that we do to treat the water and to get it out here to service the community is excellent. Just got back from our WPC conference, which is the Water Professionals Conference with the Kentucky, Tennessee sector here with the American Water Works Association. And going down there and you're meeting other industry individuals throughout the Kentucky industry and the Tennessee industry is great. And speaking with them about the different waters and the taste of the water, we're always one of the tops that they always recognize. So it's excellent. The Louisville Water Company, it has an excellent product coming fresh from your faucet, and it's called Pure Tap. So get your water bottle, fill it up, and have fun quenching your thirst every day.
So next is Miss Lucretia, whose restaurant we're in. I am smiling, I'm so delighted, but she has a great story to share, so let's just take a look. So this is one of my favorite types of interviews to do because I'm at a famous restaurant with very good food, and you can see how my face is lighting up. And I'm here at Lucretia's Kitchen. I'm in Old Louisville, and for some it'll be new, and for others it's one of your faves. So I want to say welcome, Lucretia, to Urban Lifestylez.
All right, well, welcome to Lucretia's Kitchen, where it's always love at first bite. And I am her, the pretty face of the place.
I know that's right. I love your food, and I had to say, ever since the first bite I come in, it's really delicious. And for me, it's always, what's the starting point? Because everybody has different recipes and different flows. So how did Lucretia's Kitchen come to be?
Actually, I'm the third generation, current on the legacy, Mr. Thompson's Barbecue, right? And so we're known for love at first bite slogan and old recipe style. And so we got started back in 1967. All right, so it went on, and so after my grandfather passed away, my uncle, Gary Thompson, he took it on, and he passed me the torch, and here I am.
So would you say your love for food and culinary skills is innate, or is it that, well, I have a duty to continue this because it's family lineage?
I'll say both, right? And I say it's in my blood, right? And it's in my hands. So it's just an honor as a little girl watching my mother and my grandparents cook that food, and especially fried that chicken, in which we are the #1 chicken spot here in Louisville, Kentucky.
Now, speaking on #1 chicken spot in Louisville, Kentucky, I hear that there's been a lot of outside curiosity that's coming in to dub you all and to expand you all. Talk about that a little bit.
Came through the city, and they was in search of #1 fried chicken, and they stopped here in Louisville, Kentucky, tried every one, right? And they landed here, and when they took a bite, they said, this is it. So we are ranked #1 here in Louisville, Kentucky, and #4 nationwide to Southern Living Magazine. They put us on the map, and ever since then, it's been up from here. So we are honored. And
I know Louisville tourism came through, and there will be some exposure with that. If you could share a little bit about that as well.
All right. Well, I will tell you this much. Starting in March, it will be the advertisement of the Kentucky Derby. A whole segment going through, and guess who will be in that segment? Lucretia's Kitchen, having the #1 fried chicken. They was in search of what is Louisville known for. They thought brisket, but Louisville tourism said no. We're known for chicken. And so here we are. They brought them to the #1 spot.
That is a testament in itself with evidence to back it up. So now with that, and congratulations and kudos to Lucretia's Kitchen being the best, and now you all on the national map as well. So tell me about what's a couple of the recipes you like cooking the best?
Of course, I got to start with the fried chicken, right? So after the fried chicken, I love our collard greens and our sweet potatoes. Some people say yams, but I say sweet potatoes, all right? So those are really our signature dishes. And the meatloaf. I could go on and on and on, but those are fan favorites.
So I know people are like, well, where is this place? Where is this place? Let's talk about Lucretia's Kitchen, your location, and how people can find you and all the good things with that.
All right, you can find us all over social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We're all there, but we are located in the heart of Old Louisville, right here at 617 West Oak Street, and we're on the corner of 7th and Oak.
And is it anything else that you want people to know in regards to dining at Lucretia's Kitchen, or if they wanted to have your food for special occasion parties? What other types of things you do beyond the walls of the restaurant?
All right. Besides our first love of cooking, we are a catering business also. So we cater any events. We also have an event space here upstairs that holds up to 200 people. And so if you're looking for good food, a good caterer, we are it. We are it. So just come and check us out and get some of that #1 fried chicken.
So what did you think about learning about Miss Lucretia's kitchen?
It was great.
It was, and he's smiling because of the food that's here, and me too as well. But it's just so interesting to see how someone's culinary skill and gift can be launched off, and hers in particular has been launched off on a national scale. So you need to get down here for Lucretia's Kitchen, and remember, not only does she have the restaurant here, the next thing is she does catering. She also does meal prep, and meal prep has become something that's really big. And also, in addition to that, she does, in 2026, she will be doing deliveries of the meals. And for right now, you can get it through DoorDash. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more.
Morning show is the best that there is. Period.
Yeah, Champ, don't you make me.
Oh, I ain't working around. We are here as usual.
That's too much. This the one.
We right here.
You wake up and catch me from 6 to 10 on your #1 station for R&B, Magic 101.
So you've been waiting for it for 2025. I'm about to introduce you to the top 10 of this list that consists of 23 of the hottest cool gadgets that are going to sell out this December. So I'm going to start with #1, and that is going to be Guardhouse Cam. Homeowners are trading in their doorbell cams for this. The Guardhouse Cam is a compact yet powerful device that offers cutting-edge features without any installation or subscription costs, and you get to enjoy the convenience of all that. #2, the Photo Stick Omni. Find and protect all your memories in one click. #3, the Cyber Heater. You can heat up any room in minutes and save hundreds in electricity bill. #4 on the list, Power Leaf Blower. This is why landscapers are switching to this compact blower, and you can hold it in one hand. Also coming up on the list is #5, Space Ball. Now the editor's tip is this is going to be the perfect gift for kids. You want to reduce your kids' screen time? Then check out the Space Ball. #6 on the list, Vital Feet. Now this helps with burning, tingling, and numb feet. And if burning and tingling are numbness and your feet is wearing you down, you're far from alone. This gift can make it a treat. 7, Charge Card Wireless. So it means to never run out of battery on the go. #8, Chill Pill, the handheld device that helps you fall asleep in minutes. And #9, MyoGlow. This is the 10-minute trick women are using for sleek, sculpted arms. And #10 on the list, Funga Bean. And this affordable device reaches nail fungus where creams cannot. This is going to be the top 10 of the most desired and those items to sell out on the list. And outside of that list, I know one you could use.
What's that?
For the nail fungus. Because nail fungus is hard to treat. And you have a device that can help with that. No, that's a real biggie. So stay tuned and we'll be back with more.
The morning ride. Let's go! Because you won't want to get out of the car when the Streets Morning Takeover is on the Bill's #1 for hip-hop.
Early in the morning.
96.
So Denise, what's coming up next?
Next, we're going to have Adrian Crutchfield, who is the other incredible artist they had performed at Destination Smooth Jazz. So let's take a look at his story. time again for Destination Smooth Jazz, always bringing incredible performances and talent to boot. Now, this evening is going to be a great performer, Mr. Adrian Crutchfield, and we're going to talk a little bit and find out about him as the artist. And Adrian, welcome to Urban Lifestyle.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yeah, I've seen you perform before. I would say you definitely have full command of the instrument. Yes, and I appreciate it so much, but sometimes when there are performers, I sit back and I'm like, I would like to know about them. I want to know how'd you get started and things like that. So we're going to find out just a little bit about you quickly. And the first question I have is, how and when did you get started, and why did you choose the sax?
Oh, okay. Well, I started when I was 4 years old. I'm from a town called Roanoke, Virginia, and I went to a Kenny G concert with my parents. And believe it or not, Kenny G thought it was strange that there was a 4-year-old. So he had my parents bring me on stage, and he gave me my first saxophone. So that's how I got started, and that's why it was the saxophone.
Wow. Now, from that point, would you say that the genre of music for me next is, how did you choose like smooth jazz versus other genres?
You know, I think that all the role models that I saw playing saxophone were playing smooth and contemporary jazz. So Kenny G, obviously, Dave Koz, Kirk Whalum, Gerald Albright, Najee, the list goes on and on and on. Everett Harp, anybody that I saw, Kim Waters, I could name a million. Grover Washington, they were all playing contemporary jazz, and so that's kind of what I was introduced to first was that realm, and it was more so at that time pop, R&B. So yeah.
Okay, so what was it like for you when you first heard yourself on the radio?
Oh, man. It was surreal. I didn't know how to feel about it because I'd spent so much time in my life imagining myself as the artist that I was hearing. When I heard Gerald Albright on the radio, I would imagine it was me. When I heard Dave Koz on the radio, I would imagine it was me. So when I finally got to hear myself on the radio, it was really strange. I felt really kind of, the butterflies and things like that, but it was a really good feeling.
Now, I did hear that you have played with other artists, and Prince is one of them?
Definitely. I spent 4 years learning from, I think, the greatest artist of our time, Prince Rogers Nelson. Some people say that I used to play for Prince. I say I still play for Prince. So, yeah, I definitely spent some time with Prince.
Okay, so now you have blown up. You're #1 on the Billboard for the jazz. I've seen that, and I'm like, wow, and we're bringing you in. Max has been telling people, you don't have to wait for Seabreeze Jazz Festival. You can come on and see Adrian right now. You travel a lot. What are some of the, I would say, top 2 places that you like the best as you're traveling around with your career?
The top 2 places, #1 is here, right now. This is where I like to be. I don't know. I love to travel. So that's a really hard question to answer because everywhere has its own thing, and they all have a beauty to them, and the people, and the food, and the culture. So anywhere I go, as long as I can enjoy it, I'm gonna have a good time. So I really don't know how to answer that question. I just love to travel.
I love it. And last but not least, where is Adrian Crutchfield? What do we expect to hear from you in the next 2, 3, 4 years?
Oh man, I'm just gonna keep trying to climb and keep trying to do what I'm doing now, and make some more records, and come back here and play again and again and again, and just share some good music and some good reciprocated energy with the audience. That's what I'm all about. So hopefully I can keep doing that, and as long as I can, I'm blessed. I'm happy.
Think about his story, and to know that you're age 4 and you get called on the stage like that.
I started at 3.
Oh, you're right. You're delusional. So anyway, stay tuned because we're going to come back with more of Urban Lifestyles.
Hey, Max and Denise, thanks for letting me come on here and talk about Magic 101.3 again. We've got a lot of things happening. Now, 2026, we've got some great shows coming to the city. That first week, we've got some big stuff happening here at Magic, so make sure you're locked in for that. Right now, you can go to our website. It's 1013online.com and get details, enter to win, check out tickets. We've got the We Them Ones tour that's in February. We've got the Boys for Life tour. We've got a lot of stuff going on. Layla James, she's going to be here in March. We've also got Educator of the Month, Gary Owens, Home for the Holidays. That's happening right now. Now, that one is a great opportunity. Enter to win, because if you win, we're going to pay your rent or mortgage for 2026. So that's a great way to start out the year. Also, check out details about Educator of the Month. Nominate someone for Educator of the Month. Teacher, counselor, staff member, doesn't matter, as long as they're touching the lives of our kiddos. Now, I got to slide out of here, but it's the end of the year. I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, a happy holiday, be safe, enjoy yourself, and, show a little love and some kindness. And, of course, I end my show every day with this. I just need you to go out, do something good somewhere. That's it. I'm your girl, JK. Y'all know what it is. It's Magic 101.3.
Oh, look, here comes the food now, and we have really lit up. As you can see, if you cannot be here at Lucretia's Kitchen, there are many options: meal prep, catering, and we have delivery service. And right now, you can do it through DoorDash, but you don't want to miss. Come down here. I think I'm going to be going the meal prep wrap for 2026. You ought to be happy, because I don't like turning in the kitchen a lot.
Excellent, excellent.
And as we are drawing to a close of 2026, we just want to thank you all for being with us. Thank you to those who come up when you see us out and say hi and introducing yourself. I really enjoyed that. We both do. And also, as we come to a close, it's been a fabulous year, and I hope it has been for you all as well. So anyway, that's our show.
Nope. Don't forget, February 14th.
Don't forget, February 14th, Destination Smooth Jazz. You don't want to miss it. Two fantastic artists, Bob Baldwin and also Johnny Britt. So whether it's going to be for the lovers or maybe just the smooth jazz lover in you, but you don't want to miss this February the 14th at the Kentucky Center for African American Heritage. Go to eventbrite.com, or ticket sales are also at Better Days Records. Anything else that I've missed?
I think I just got that call.
Okay, he got a call from Santa, I guess for Santa to bring him, a lump of coal? You did all of that. So anyway, that's our show. That's our time. And I think it's about ready to dig in. And we hope you have a very merry, blessed Christmas holiday season. And we'll see you again in 2026.
And remember to
take the shot. Bye.
Bye.